Let us see if this works better. Let's see. Oh wow, it's hot, boy. Does it sound? Can you hear it? Anything? Here again, gone tomorrow. Can you hear anything? Huh? Yeah. All right. I guess I should have checked. Can you hear? Can you hear? Does it work for you, Mr. Greased? Can you hear? I wish I had somebody to tell me if they could hear me or not. With my big old headsets, my big old headphones. Greased, can you hear me? Greased. For what? The date? You talking about for the date? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Brother. 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 We should go into a private one here so we're not talking in front of other people, maybe. I mean, unless you don't care. But, dude, is it like a prom? If it's just a date, then you don't wear a tuxedo at all. Not even close. Because you've put her up on a pedestal. She thinks you're looking up to her like, oh, thank you, goddess. Thank you, goddess, for letting me be in your presence. No, no, she dresses up. She dresses up for you. You're the one that's going to pay for the date. You're the one that's going to pay for the house and the kids and her life and her cars and everything. She dresses up to hope that you love her. You don't wear no tuxedo. You wear a tuxedo for the event, not for the person you're going with. Exactly. I got a like for it. You kids got to be taught proper. And I got the headphones now to do some teaching. Yeah, that's the problem. Absolutely not. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking to you. What do you mean, blah, blah, yapper? What do you want me to do? Shut up and listen to you chat about wearing a tuxedo to a first date? Dude! You go in there with a freaking like this. You go in there with a t-shirt and some freaking jeans. And be like, what up, girl? You want a kiss on these lips? The next thing you know, bam, married, kids. Yeah, I agree. I agree. They're very expensive. And if you're going to like a prom or like a wedding or something like that, then you can go and rent a tuxedo. Don't buy them things. But yeah, on a date, nope. You be comfortable. Be comfortable. Be like, this is what you're not gonna wear a tuxedo when you're around her all the time. So show her how you're gonna be around her all the time. This is the kind of person I am. I'm not acting like anything. Simon G Tag. Simone. Oh, well, if you're rich, but then still, why would you want to wear a tuxedo to a date? She should be wearing a beautiful dress for you. Why would you wear a tuxedo? Unless you're going to a place for the date with the date, Simon giggle. Oh, I remember Simon. But yeah, if the place you're taking her on the date requires a tuxedo, like it's a black tie affair or something like that, then you wear it. But yeah, you don't wear no date to want to take her to the movies or, to the restaurant. You'd wear what the restaurant requires. If it's a restaurant that requires a tuxedo, then you get a tuxedo. But if they require t-shirt and jeans, you wear t-shirt and jeans. Yeah, perfect. Then wear something that's comfortable. You don't want to be. What happens if a bobcat jumps out and you got to fight that bobcat? You be wearing a tuxedo, dude. You get ate. You gotta be like, you gotta be ready. You gotta wear comfortable clothes you can fight in when you got your lady out there in nature. You get killed. Next minutes at 15. So you can hold on. Next event comes at 15. Kick in these kick in these nuts. Yeah, when we got 50. Um, I'm his favorite. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Greased is the favorite. Nah, 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 nah. And he's talking about me, my yellow shirt. Look at this yellow shirt. But man, yeah. I tell you what, dude. Well, that didn't take long. Freaking Greased. Are you the man in the yellow hat? I'm the man in the yellow hat. Oh, I remember. Absolutely. I remember. The man. I know. Simon Giggle. I remember you. I remember Simon Giggle. Yes. Absolutely. I remember. Bam. Got a like for that. Simon Giggle. Simon and Garfunkel, great band. I'm gonna eat your chickens. Oh, I thought he said I'm gonna eat your chickens. See, you and Tyler, Mr. Grease, are gonna have to get together and try to fight me. And Mr. Grease is gonna be wearing a tuxedo, so I'm gonna whoop his butt, and then I'll take you out with a quick elbow to the forehead. Done. My chickens are safe. My chickens are safe. I'm going to eat you. What's up with the devil stuff, Simon? And are you any good at Gorilla Tag? I'm going to eat your chickens. You want to see my chickens? Let me show you my chickens. Hold on one second. All right. So that's chicken. All right, hold on 1 second. I might get my apologies back. Simon says wear a tuxedo. I don't own a tuxedo. I got a very nice suit, but no tuxedo. I would only ever rent a tuxedo. Okay, let's go. Let's go see the chickens. Let's go see the chickens. All right, 1 second. Let's see. The infinity? It goes on forever and ever and ever. Listen to what he's got to say. What? About infinity? What? Oh, forever, infinity, forever and ever and ever.
Right, he knows that part, but there's something else.
What's that? Alpha and Omega. That's correct. Yep. That's correct. You talking about for the Infinity Stones? No? Oh, right. Infinity forever. The never-ending numbers. Right. Infinity.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Infinity is forever.
Okay, so you're still talking.
All right, here we go. Simon said, Beavis, there you got Butthead right there sitting on the edge. Beavis and Butthead. Simon says chickens are good for eating. Stop saying my name. You guys got to get along with each other better. Everybody got to be friends, and we got to talk to what's his face about being we got to talk to Mr. Grease about not wearing a tuxedo to a first date, especially to the nature. You take her out to nature, absolutely. You wear a comfortable pair of hiking shoes. Did you steal those from your local agriculture? I laid them myself. Sorry, I'm from the planet Crozon. No, we bought them for $6 a piece. $6 for all of them except for the lavender ones were $7. $7. So they're quite expensive, and they're a month and 5 days old today. That's how big they are. That's how big they got in a month and 5 days. Do you know that the chickens What was it? Why do eggs cost more than a whole ass chicken? That's crazy, right? Because listen to this: the eggs are a day old. They're a day. A hen lays an egg every day, pretty much every day. So you get a new egg every day. You only get one chicken for the life of the chicken, right? So you get one egg every day out of a hen. But a broiler chicken, they only live to 42 days old. When they're born, 42 days later, they're on your plate. So they only live for 5 weeks about. But yeah, so eggs cost more because they know you need the protein. That's the only reason. Trust me, they get a lot more eggs. They can make a lot more money, right? If they made chicken too expensive and nobody bought it, the chicken would go bad. So they know at what cost they can get the chicken to. And also, like, it's something interesting about stores and marketing. So you have like Sam's Club and stuff like that, which have $5 chickens. They're losing money on the chicken getting you in the store. So you're saying, I'm going to go buy the $5 chicken, but I'm going to buy the $3 soda pop, and I'm going to buy the $19 leg of lamb, and blah, blah, blah. But you went there for the $5 chicken. So it's called a loss leader. They're losing money to lead you in to buy more expensive stuff. But it works. It works very well. That's how they make so much money. Okay, send me a short. Stop talking, dude. I'm gonna ban the crap out of you. Stop talking. Send me the short, dude. What you sending it to? You sending it to my email? 13gradeyt@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next on Radio 13 Grade, Fred and Rosie. They have made it back. Thank you. You're gonna call me a what? Vengum? What's Vengum? Vegan? Vengum? What's a Vengum? Vengum. What up, Fred? What up, Rosie? How are you, brother and sister? Welcome back. Did you guys throw down the freaking subscribe for me? Wolfman Jack. Absolutely, I remember Wolfman Jack. Wolfman Jack. Yes, I totally remember. I'm old, yo. I said, yo. Yeah, Wolfman Jack. I remember Wolfman Jack. He got fired for. Thank you, brother. Well, hold on. Let me get your names on here. Let me get your names on the wall. The wall here is getting tonight is getting the whole green screen treatment. So I'm putting everybody's names that subscribe down. So do you want Fred and Rosie? In the world, possibly, but not in America. For TP. Hey, TP. I put Ava. Okay. Ava. Okay. Well, hello, Ava. And who's T? Okay, so TP. Right. Is there true support? So let's check this out, huh? Let's check this out. So scorpion meat. Scorpions are usually an added protein for like people in sub-Saharan Africa and stuff like that are having issues finding protein. And they go around with black lights, the purpley looking lights, and because scorpions' shells, exoskeletons glow green. So you can go around at night because they're nocturnal. They come out at night and you can use them and they glow. And then so you can chase them and catch them. Oddly enough. So scorpion. Let me see. So give me a second here. You ask XP computer how much scorpion meat. Total weight of scorpion meat sold every year. So the Chinese raise billions of scorpions a year. That's funny. Yeah, muskrats and chickens, they don't go well together, buddy. I'm guessing you're thinking mongooses and chickens. They do pretty good, too. But the chickens aren't meat chickens. The chickens aren't meat chickens. I ate my tarantula today. Simon, I thought you were on the list, brother. Nope, you're definitely not on the list. All right, Simon. I got you, brother. TP. I need TP for my bung. Oh, you could have chickens for eggs and muskrats for succulent meat. I love Andrew. I've never eaten muskrat. I've eaten lots of odd things in the Caribbean. Lots of crazy looking stuff. I tell you what, the craziest looking stuff you can put in your mouth. Yeah, I love Cheech and Chong. Absolutely. Hey man, that's the biggest joint I ever seen. They call it Labrador. With a skull next to it. Okay, gotcha. Bum, bum, bum. I got you, buddy. I got you, buddy. I'm here to help, man. Cheech on like succulent meat. Okay, muskrat meat. I've never eaten muskrat. Never eaten it. So you know what? Let's check it out. But I eat the hell out of some meat. I tell you what, I want to get on to try. And if anybody knows, I'd like to try that elk that Who's His Face keeps talking about. Joe Rogan talks about that elk. And you know who else talks about elk? And because you see how big my muscles are? Um, uh, um, oh man, Mike Tyson. Shut up. That's that kind of skull. It's the kind of skull you're getting. Do you know? Yes, I know Spicoli. How old are you, dude? Do you remember Space Cowboys? Huh? The movie Space Cowboys? Yes, Spicoli. I used to have long hair, brother. Great movie. What kind of skulls? Listen to Simon. All right, let me see if I can figure out what's going on here with this guy. No. No, why? Why would I know? Why would I know Sean Combs? He's so sexy. Damn freaking P Diddy. Lock that guy up, man. What a waste of a life, man. He's hurt so many people. It's really bad. Really bad. Upset. But somebody hurt him. Hurt people. Hurt other people. And he hurt a lot of people. Space Cowboy. Yes, I know the Muffin Man. I know Simon too. But yes, Simon, I know P Diddy. I mean, I've actually met him 30 years ago. I'm Simon Giggle. I know, Simon. I'm Simon Giggle. He's yelling, I'm Simon Giggle. Well, then why aren't you giggling? You should be like, hee, I'm Simon, hee. The Blues Brothers? The Blues Brothers, Space Cowboy? The Blues Brothers, you mean? Do I remember the Blues Brothers, Jake and Elwood Blues? It's me, dude. Do I remember Jake and Elwood Blues? The Blues Brothers. RESPCT. So, well, I guess I can't tell you guys that. I won't worry about that. He's the dude. Do you know who the dude is, Space Cowboy? You know who the dude I'm talking about? The dude? I'll tell you his favorite drink. You tell me his name. His favorite drink's a Caucasian. See if you can figure that out. Muskrat tastes like it makes him good. No way, dude. Let me check that shite out. What an awesome name, dude. TP. I love it. The Dude. Do you know who the Dude is? The Dude? All right, let me see. Muskrat. Comparable taste. It says similar to rabbit. Ashley got the chicken from... Ashley, the chicken got bit by... Oh, Ashley's asking for questions. She had to change her name. Wow, it says turkey meat. I'm a dong expert. Man, I hope you're a subscriber. I hope I hear from you more often. That's freaking awesome. TP, you're up there on the list. Even if you're not a subscriber, you're going on the freaking list. T-Pain. 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 After the chicken got birthed by Ashley, the chicken got birthed by a scorpion. Hold on, I'm confused here. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Oh, got killed by the scorpion. Yeah, Ashley the chicken got killed, and then came back to life, and they got renamed because she was very, 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 very mean, bro. Whoa, bro. It's not just your vocabulary. It's also your spelling. The Big Lebowski. There you go, brother. That's a great movie, dude. Oh, this because he pissed on your rug? Don't worry about your vocabulary. It's not your. It's also your grammar. Your diction. The Big Lebowski. It's a great movie. TP, you a local? Well, local. You know where I live. I'm Georgia. You an American? You got to be with you're either American or you're Australian with comedy like that. I mean, who the hell in America even knows what a muskrat is? Oh, but you are a dung expert. I follow the feces. I'm a professional feces follower. I'm a dung expert. Dude, I hope you have a channel. Please tell me you have a channel. If you don't have a character that's called the dung expert, the fecal follower should be your channel. I'm writing this down. TP, the fecal follower. Bam, dude. Of course, you just asked me about Spicoli. Spicoli was in American Graffiti. But of course I've seen it. I've lived it. I've loved it. I love America. Scorpion and dung. Scorpion and dung. I'm the fecal follower. Dude, the name fecal follower, dude. You've got to, what'd I do? Who's Miliana Koyama? I don't understand what's going on. Okay. Well, it's okay. Whoever Miliana Komiana, I don't know. Somebody's trying to get on the live, I guess, and I can't do it. Yes. Wait a second. What was Spicoli in then? Spicoli was what's his? Hold on. Spicoli was the guy that married Madonna. I can't remember his dang name. What was his name? The guy that played Spicoli was Madonna's first husband. What was his name? I can't remember his name. Pete something? No. I can't remember his name. Damn. All right, that's it. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna ask the freaking computer. Can you call feral hidden chicken killer by me? No, jerk. No shirts, no shoot, no shirt, no shoes, no dice. All right, so we're gonna say who played Spicoli? Sean Penn. Oh, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Right. No, I'm not calling you a chicken killer jerk. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Bam. Right. Yeah. Not American Graffiti. American Graffiti was with Han Solo. Han Solo. And I think what movie? Oh no, that was Kevin Bacon's first movie. Was had one of the Blues Brothers in it too. Who was that? John Belushi, James Belushi, James Belushi. All right. Okay. Do you want me to spell feral correctly? You want me to spell it correctly at least for you, brother? Dazed and confused. I remember that also. Absolutely. So Simon, do you want me to spell feral correctly next to your name, or do you want me to call you the for eel? For eel. For IAL. Dazed and confused. There you go. Simon Farrell. Bam. We got Simon in there, Farrell. Man, I think we're almost at 400 followers. Let's see. Where are we at? Bangadoodle, bangadoodle. We're at 376. We got 24 more to go. Bam. I'm good. Every day, a couple times a day. I usually go 2 to 3 times a day. Early and like breakfast, lunch, and dinner ish. Dude, I don't know. I took away his wrench. My apologies. I took away his wrench. I don't know what he was thinking. Some Markies will fart in self. Dude. Do you know the Space Cowboy? What do you want me to put you as, Space Cowboy 9? You got a name, or you want to use Space Cowboy 9, or what would you like? Tucker, my apologies, brother. All right, you want Tucker on there as well? And Space Cowboy, tell me what you. I keep hanging up on everybody. Simon says I unsubscribed, so he gets scratched out. Space Cowboy 9. Bam. Okay. Bang. Appreciate it. I know, dude. You're still there. I didn't play with you. That's my April Fools. I'm a professional at this stuff, brother. Simon, I got you on there, brother. He's gonna get. He says I unsubscribed. I can't spell. Space Cowboy. Okay, so I did Tucker. All right, got that guy on there. Sub TP. Okay, so TP, monkey self-defense, farting in self-defense. Okay, there's a beetle that sharts, liquid diarrhea sharts, acid that like will burn through metal. Let me show you guys this crazy stuff here. I'm getting you guys educated right here. Let me get you. Thank you guys for the 2 subs. We're 378 now. Appreciate it, guys. All right. Beetles that fart acid. The bombardier. Oh, dude, I'm not kidding you. It sprays hot, noxious chemical spray from their abdomen as defense mechanism. When threatened, producing a popping sound and a spray that can be directed at predators. Watch what this does, dude. Wait till I see. Wait, let me see. It makes toads puke. All right.
Well, we can joke about all that, but
Dude, I'm telling you. I know it. All right, let's just get to it. Let's get to it, girl.
and they use of throwing stones. It's a harmless scavenger, not at all aggressive, but it does have a remarkable way of defending itself against predators. Watch this.
Boom, dude. Did you see that?
Gas came from an explosive device in the beetle's rear end. It makes a distinct noise, and it has an extremely acrid smell.
It farts acid.
Skunk, the beetle can aim its artillery directly at the enemy. In this case, a funnel web spider.
Boom. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Full in the face before it gets a chance to strike. Let's see that again, slowed down.
Look at this. Fart. Boom. Dude.
The spider seems disconcerted.
I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you. I wish I could smell it.
Spider to get some fresh air. Speaking of explosive insects, there's a kind of ant somewhere in Southeast Asia that
Bam. Dude, I have a knowledge of things very far and wide. I blame being a dork and a geek and having a really hot girlfriend that lived next door to a library all throughout high school. I know a lot of crazy stuff. Keep the conversation going, and I'll keep you fascinated. I promise. Promise. I got a podcast coming out Monday. Our first episode will be out Monday. And it's going to be basically this kind of communication. Tell me the fish thing that's poisoned 30 people. Which one? 30? Dude, there's a bunch of very toxic fish. There's fish that have barbs. Even the catfish has a barb that can mess you up pretty good. But if you're talking about like not the parrotfish, but the puffer fish, that'll kill you. That one puffer fish can kill 30 men, no problem. But you can't smell that, so that's no fun, right, TP? TP, do you smell your TP? Puffer fish, yes. And they're crazy looking. Let me show you what they look like. Puffer fish. Let's get a puffer, baby. Bam.
According to Wikipedia, Tetraodontidae is a family of marine and freshwater
Tetraodontidae.
tetraodontiforms.
Look at the big old spikes on that guy, dude. Could you imagine how bad of a day you would have? How bad of a day you would have if you stepped on that summer gum? You're talking about no fun. You're talking about bad, dude. So whoever said earlier that they ate their tarantula, I had a buddy. He was a punk rock musician back in Baltimore. He played with my brother. Yeah, but beetle toot, right? You're like, possibly, possibly a beetle toot. He put his scorpion in his mouth, and he would shut his mouth, and he would walk up to people and be like, "Hey!" And then the scorpion would just be like, stick its two claws out, and then like walk back in. He got all the ladies. I bet you we could probably search him up now. He's probably still knocking it down. I know he ended up with a pacemaker in like his 30s or 40s because of the partying. Stevie Diamond, Baltimore musician. There you go, Diamond. Here he is. Fishnet Stalkers. That was the band. Oh, that was my brother's band back then, the Fishnet Stalkers. The Fishnet Stalkers.
Here's information from Just Walkers.
Oh, hush. The Fishnet Stalkers. That's Stevie Diamond right there, all the way to the left. Crazy. Stevie was a wild boy, dude. Apparently he still is. They're still making music. My brother's down here in Georgia now. So when we lived in Maryland, you know, I was in a band. My brother was in a band. We were doing great. They got to play with the Misfits, which was pretty cool. Let me see if I can. I might lose it real quick. So we were in separate bands, but he got to play brown, black, brown. Good. Okay, I can't talk now, girl. I just don't know. All these women trying to talk to me now while I'm on my live. I'm like, listen, girl, the live gotta wait. I mean, you gotta wait. The live's yeah, I probably lost that one anyway. But yeah, Stevie Diamond, dude. Stevie Diamond. What a name. Definitely a punk rocker. Dang it. What am I losing my dang bachelor dream? But that was great. My brother used to wear a cod piece and play the bass and be like, it was amazing. It was a lot of fun. I sang for the crew and the drinkers and the stinkers that came on through. Oh shit, yeah, that was my other girl. Let's see what that's all about. Fishing Stalker. She said, hello, I'm back. But yeah, TP pooped 10 scorpions. TP, you all right, brother? Let your curiosity lead you. People have to, It's important. Manage my privacy. I know I ain't got no privacy. What you talking about? Google. Manage your privacy. manage your illusion of privacy. Oh, I wonder how it's going to answer to that. So it started listening to me. The illusion of control. Big tech obscures privacy options. Note. Who knew? But yeah, I tell you what, we had a good old time. My volume low since I'm working on a podcast logo, so I'm not going to hear much. Well, you better be working on a podcast logo that we got to have done by Monday. No, you're not. You're going to lose because I'll block your ass. I'm just kidding. I ain't going to block you. We'll hear what you got to say. Oh, we'll get on. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm using the same headset now, Catherine. Everything all right with this volume and whatnot? Who, me? Dude, I know with the little umlaut or whatever you have above your A, I'm going to guess that's an April Fool's. But it's on my phone. It ain't on a computer. But that's what I'm saying. So I don't think I was the problem. Well, we'll see. Hey, Simon. You hate me, brother? It's kind of rude. Oh, man. Well, time to hang it up then. I guess if I don't have Simon liking me, it just ain't worth it anymore. I guess, well, go ahead, Catherine, just cancel the logo. Forget it. Let's hang this stuff up. Not worth it anymore. Frickin' April Fools. I'll block your ass, Simon. Nothing. I'm playing with Simon. Simon says he said I'm rude and he's mad at me. No, I don't. Not at all. I want you to work even harder on it now. So when I jump on Gorilla Tag and I find Simon, I'm gonna frickin' tag his ass out first. You hear me, Simon? You're done for. You're done. You're done. Who was streaming the other day on Twitch? Ivan? You still around, Ivan? It's brown is 111. So brown black. The third stripe is a multiplier. So brown is the number 1, black is the number 0. But it's also the third stripe is the multiplier. So if you wanted it to be 100,000 or 110,000, it would be 1 like orange. Orange is like times 10,000. 4 bounds, brown, black, brown. That's fine. Yeah. The one I sent you should have been fine. It should have been brown, black, or brown. I mean, brown is just going to be times 1. So you can do it either way. Times 1 or times, one exponent. So it works, unfortunately, with that, it works both ways. You can do times 1 or times the exponent of 1, which is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So 1 to the first power is still 1. So 1, yeah. It was just confused because I was seeing stuff for 5 bands. 5 bands. Talking about 5 bands. That's $5,000 to you non-hip-hop types. 5 bands. I'm funny. Gosh, geez, I'm funny. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's 5 bands. There's 4 bands, 5 band, and so they have different. They have different accuracies, basically. All right, Simon, it was good to see you, brother. I hope you don't really mad. So Catherine, yeah, so you can have somewhere of 20% accuracy. So if at 100 ohms can measure anywhere between 80 and 120 ohms, because it's not that important in most cases. But when you're talking about like audio and like super digital stuff, you want super accurate stuff, and that can be like the 5 bands that has like a special that lets you know that like it's laser trimmed. So like a laser was like a machine was measuring the. I knew you were April fooling me, but I knew it, man. And so it has the strip inside there, and the laser burns it off till it's exactly 110 ohms or whatever. Peyton's back. What up, Peyton? Peyton, no, I got you on there, brother. Peyton, you're subscribed, right, Peyton? Let me make sure. I don't see you on the list, Peyton. Peyton. All right, Peyton. We got you, brother. We got you. That's fine, girl. That's fine. That's all right. Just make sure you hit like and all that good stuff. You better like that junk. Like that junk. Get some more people up now. Bunnies. My chickens are going to attack your bunnies. Oh, man. I got to figure. It's hot now. All right, so that was fun. I had a good talk with you guys. I'm really glad I got on live today. Definitely worth it. Well, it's 8:40 now, so it's probably going to start running out. But hopefully we'll see. We'll see who else is hangs around for a little bit. Catherine's got bunnies running around. Let's see what's got this going on. Okay, I got on ETA 5 minutes. Who's that ETA 5? Oh, wow, I can't spell minutes. Peyton, Peyton. Ashley made it back. Look at that. Ash Ely. Ashley. Ash Ely. She can't spell her name again. She spelled her name wrong. Welcome back, Ashley. Let's see what we're looking at now. Let's see. All right. So Ashley's back. Ashley's already on the wall. Let me see. She's got secret accounts. She's Ash Ely. I'm Ash Ely. All right. Where am I at here? Where is my iced tea? All right. Let's go check the iced tea. Ash Ely. Ash Ely account. Yeah, Matt account. All right, let's see here. 1 second. Okay. All right, look at that. Looking good there. Okay. That's right. You're on your 3rd live, Peyton. Your 3rd live. You want to get a chicken? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, brother. We already named a chicken after you. You're the gold one. But unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to show you it tonight, Peyton, because the chickens are sleeping. But I'll see. If they wake up, we'll go back out there. But yeah, you're the last gold one was named after Peyton. I tried to tell you when you were on the last live, but you left. And I said, Peyton, which one do you want? Which one do you want? And then I just said, okay, he's got the gold one. Bro, do I look like a bot to you? What? Simon, do I look like a bot or do you look like a bot? Okay, well, I'm responding to you, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Crazy ass. My iced tea. You just said he. Hold on. You just said he again. I'm going to find you. I'm confused about what you crazy people. I'm not talking about he as in a boy, you dummy. The bird is a hen. The hen is a she. I know you're a girl, Peyton. I know you're a girl. But do you know how like people say bro and dude? Bros are supposed to be boys, but now everybody's a bro. So basically, he's a everything nowadays. Trust me, get with the times, Peyton. Like everybody, bro, 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 bro. So yeah. But I remember your girl, absolutely. You yelled at me last time I got it wrong. Okay, let's see. Oh man, so I put brown sugar in my iced tea, and it's so much better than regular sugar. I love it. Big old bag of brown sugar. Look at that. 7 pounds. 7 pounds of brown sugar. I got it in my iced tea. No, I'm out. I don't have any. I don't have any more graham crackers, but they were so good. Wait, what do you like? How do you eat your graham crackers? With water or dry? Peyton was so mad. I can't believe you're eating graham crackers and dipping them in milk. That stuff was good though. Oh, you like s'mores? I like chocolate. I like marshmallows, and I like graham crackers, but I don't like them together. I mean, I don't know. So I think I had a bad experience with s'mores. Do you know how chocolate is poisonous to dogs? Did you know that dogs can be poisoned by chocolate? Bro, respond to me. I'm Simon. You haven't said my name in 4 seconds. Dude's gonna get April Fooled right out of this chat. But so you know how? Did you know, Peyton, that chocolate is toxic to dogs? They can get poisoned by eating the theobromine. Yes, they can. Absolutely, 100%. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. One more second. You're gonna marry vegan teacher? Oh, absolutely. She's so pretty. That crazy ass woman is so pretty. I'm gonna eat all of her vegetables, and we're gonna hug and kiss and have vegan babies that are malnourished because they ain't got no meat. Okay, so Peyton, bro. So Peyton, so yeah, so dogs can be poisoned by eating chocolate. Okay, there's theobromine is a chemical that's in chocolate that makes us feel good when we eat chocolate. Bruh. And so I was at a campfire on Halloween when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and we were going to have story time around the story time around story time around the fire, right? And then we were telling stories, and I looked over, and my dog was up on the picnic table eating all of the chocolate bars that was there for the s'mores. So then my dog was about to die, so I had to call 911, and I had to make my dog drink hydrogen peroxide. I thought it was theobromine. Look it up, girl. Phenylalanine. That's it too. I thought phenylalanine reacts with the acid in your stomach too. Theobromine's a stimulant that's in chocolate. That's the good I like, at least. So my dog Sandy was up on top of the picnic table eating all the chocolate bars, like a 8 ounce chocolate bars, just eating all the packet foil, everything, Hershey bars. So I'm sitting there with my mom. I'm crying. I'm yelling at the freaking person on 911. Tell me what I need to do. You're gonna kill my dog. And so we had to keep the hydrogen peroxide until finally my dog barfed up all the chocolate. And then we were checking every like half hour. I went to check on my dog to make sure she was still alive through the night. It was horrible. So, Peyton, shut your mouth. How do you like that? How do you like them chickens? All right, hold on. I'll let you see your chicken. I'll let you see your chicken. That ain't your chicken. It's my chicken. It's got your name. Catherine, do you hear the way these girls talk to me? Richard, let me see my chicken. My chicken. My chicken. Your chicken's my chicken. They're sleeping. See, you're such a jerk, making me wake up. There she is, right there. That's the golden one, right there. That's Peyton. That's Peyton, right there. Oh, they're kissing. They're kissing. Did you see him? You see him, Peyton? See, they're in here kissing, and you want me to interrupt them. That's so rude, Peyton. They were kissing and having a good time, and I just came in and turned the lights on. They were going to make babies. Baby chickens. You know, they're both girls, but that's what they tell you in school these days, apparently. There we go. There we go. Sorry, we're back. Just show me my chicken. Hey, Simon, I just showed everybody's chickens. Peyton's back. She's like, say my name, say my name. My name is Peyton. And I blame you for naming my chicken after goo goo goo. Peyton, stop kissing. Stop kissing other girls, Peyton. Stop kissing other girl chickens. Yeah, but sometimes they do that. I think they were fighting over the last piece of food, but even though that's a lie because I had a whole lot of food in there. Lots of food, pounds and pounds of food. We got food. We got kibble. I don't know if it's called kibble for who's they called? What are they called? What, dude? What? Well, what, dude? What, dude? I was just in the dirty garage and the spider webs are all in my hair and I was freaking out. Bro, what the F? F. It's spelled E-F-F. You don't have to put F dash dash dash. You put E-F-F. It's much better. It's bro, what the F? Like, I was going to say we're all adults here. Is. I'm confused now, brother man. Confused. He's saying I look like Catherine. Catherine, are you still there? Catherine, if you're still there, Simon said I'm gonna marry that vegan freaking crazy woman on TikTok. And we're gonna have skinny ass vegan kids that are malnourished because they're not eating no meat. I gotta eat steak. I love it, bro. What are you asking? But Simon, brother, you're making a statement more than asking a question. Peyton, stop kissing. What are you kissing? Let's see. Oh, baby, love me. Okay. You guys still having fun? We're going to call it a night, I guess. It's getting late. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, 8:52. All right. We will wrap it up in a couple of minutes here. Unless all of a sudden we get a big old blast of people coming in. Which, fine. But I'm tired. I've been building stuff and all that good stuff. Building stuff today and moving a bunch of dirt and planting plants and moving chickens. Everybody good out there? All right, give me 1 second here and we'll see. Double check and make sure everybody's good. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's probably stupid. Yeah, okay. Let's see where am I at? 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. All right. So I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. It should be a 10 o'clock, a 2 o'clock, and a 7 o'clock tomorrow. 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. So if you guys are around tomorrow, thank you very much for being here. And Thank you.